everyone, welcome to another video. On this one we're going to be showing you how to play the Doom 2 master levels. If you do have that disc and have not been able to play on a modern system, this is going to be done through the GZdoom. So if you have that already, you're kind of familiar with it, but I'll go ahead and show you how to get that done as far as extracting the levels into an actual WAD. That way you can load the WAD into GZdoom instead of doing it the difficult way, which is super annoying because you have to do all kind of difficult things as far as getting the thing working almost through like DOS. So we don't want to do that. We want to keep it nice and simple. So let's go ahead and open up our browser. We're going to jump over to the website that I have attached to the description. You're going to go to this page. You're going to go over here. There's a little spot down here where it says unofficial master levels for Doom 2 patch. We're going to go on here and click on the win binary plus source. So you're going to download that, put that somewhere in your computer. And then once that's done, we're going to go ahead and navigate to that computer. You can go ahead and close your browser for now. So let's go into that browser that contains the files. And then you're also going to download GZdoom. I will also leave the description for that in the file there on YouTube on that portion, so you can download that. I'll go ahead and leave the link for that also on the description for the video, so you can download that. So let's go ahead and first of all, going to go ahead and extract the files. So once you extract those two files, you should have the master levels patch folder and also the folder that contains the GZdoom. And then you're going to need the Doom 2 WAD to play, so you need the commercial version of that. And obviously you need a folder with the master 2 Doom levels. So if you have that, it's going to look like this. It should be, I believe, 21 levels or 20. Okay, so once you have that folder all separate, you're going to go ahead and click on the master level patch. You're going to run the patch. You're going to be greeted with this window. Just tell it where the the master level maps are at, so you could just back up one time. And then you're going to tell it master levels for Doom. You're going to select that folder. Now, once this is done, you're going to get these options here. So there's different ways you can set up the levels. You can do the classic with the secret exit restored. There's the kind of different ones on here. So you can pick whichever one you want. Just for the heck of it, let's do the first one. And then you also have the option to pick the music. You have Doom Classic, your PC, whatever that name is. I'm not going to even try and pronounce it. But that one will require the Doom also, and then this one here. So you can pick, whichever one you want. Once you're done with that, go ahead and click OK. Now what it's going to do here is going to create, out of all those levels, it's going to create one WAD file, which is exactly what we need to play on GZdoom. So let's go ahead. Now you can keep it the name master. So I would just put master levels 2. Or let's do this. I mean, this is just me. You can call it whatever the hell you want. So we'll do that. And obviously we want to leave that at WAD because we wanted to create that .wad file. You're going to go ahead and click next. And now once you look in that folder where you had the levels at, you should have that WAD. So as you can see, there's the WAD you created. So go ahead and take that out. You're going to put that in your GZdoom folder. Just paste that in there. And now you're going to take your Doom 2 WAD and paste that in there also. I'm going to do this. This is just an extra one that I had. That's the batch file to launch it. So I'll show you how to set that up. So once you're done, you're going to have everything but this Doom 2 patch. So it's going to look like that. Now, what you want to do to make this super easy for you, you can go ahead and launch by doing the old-fashioned way where you can take the WAD. You can take the WAD and then also the WAD that we just created and drag and drop that in there. But I like making stuff easy, so the easiest thing you could do is just right click on your computer, new. You're going to create a new text pad. or text document, and you're going to call that, you could just call it, Doom 2 or Doom 2 Master WADs. So I already have one created, so I'm going to rename that. So we'll call it Master Levels. Now, when you create your file, you want to make sure you save it as, I'm going to show you right here. So just we'll call this test. So once you've done that, you're going to go ahead and click File, Save As. You want to make sure this is picked here, All Files, and then you're going to name the file here and then add the extension .bat to the end. So in this case, I'm not going to name it the same thing because it's just going to overwrite it. But just so you know, you have to name it .bat, and you also have to have the save as type as all files. So once you do that, you'll have a file. You're going to right click on that file. You're going to edit. And you're always going to want to do this, for the primary WAD that you're going to launch. So we're using GZdoom. So we're going to put gzdoom.exe space -iwad doom2.wad. And then you're going to do a space minus file. And you're going to put the name of the WAD file that was just created. So you can make it easy on yourself. Just right click, copy the name, then type in minus file space, paste that name in there, and do .wad. So now once we launch this, it should launch the game with the WADs already. So tell it yes. So once that's done, you can literally just double click and we should be able to launch it. I think I made a mistake, but let's launch this to make sure if it's going to work like that or not. Okay, it didn't work, and I believe I know why. With GZdoom, it's kind of touchy. You want to make sure that the stuff that you load doesn't have spaces. Let's go back in here to the files. So we're going to make sure these don't have any spaces in here. So we'll just go in here and rename this to match that. Remember, it does not like the spaces. So we'll just create an underscore where the spaces are at. Right now, once we've done that, now it should launch correctly without any issues. So go ahead and save that again. And we'll just double check to make sure this changes took effect. So it looks good. So now we should be able to launch it, and you should see the addition of the extra episode on here. So now as you can see, it says master levels. So you'll be able to launch that with no issue. So as you can see, super easy, everything is working fine. And that is the easiest way to get that set up. Once again, you could do the other way. You can just highlight the WAD and then highlight this and just drag and drop that into there. But it's going to ask you again. So honestly, it's just easier to create that batch file because you can execute everything right from here. So that is it with this video. You should not be able to play those Doom 2 master levels if you do have that disk. Just make sure you set it up the way I showed you with the folders, and it should be super simple to get that running. You guys go ahead and have a good one, and we will catch you on the next video. And do please hit that subscribe button and leave comments, or if you need help with anything, just put that in the comments, and we'll see you soon.